Hello, welcome back. So, in today's episode, we are just going to continue with our medical app, and this is what we have from our previous episode. We added the dashboard, the dashboard, and on this dashboard we added different pages, and then we also went ahead and added dark mode. Okay. This was looking amazing, though it affected our UI. If you go back to this side, some things were broken. Okay. For instance, you can see all these things, they are all broken. Okay. Just the way you see it here. We need to fix this. So we need to fix a number of things in this video. Now that we are actually modifying and we have brought in an amazing dashboard, I really feel that we need to modify a little bit in our UI to make it really matching with the dashboard, because we have given this a modern look and this looks amazing and looks like a really application that needs high paying. This looks great. So just going to go ahead and add the this the header, or the what do they call this, the navigation. I'm just going to modify the navigation, and we add the one for shard. You can see in the dark mode, and it has the light mode. You get this has light mode, very nice. I like it. It has the search, which we're going to sort of put. So I'm so amazing. We're just going to transform our this navigation, which looks nice, because I'm just going to keep this to use it in other projects. But for this specific project, I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to keep this one because it is already responsive also. Okay. If you look at it, it's already responsive, but you look at the responsive for shard, guys. So if you just go ahead and try to do responsive here, look at this, guys. You cannot match this. Okay, this is really amazing. Okay, so just going to go ahead and add this one. Let me just first go back dark mode, and that's the thing. We're just going to modify that. That will be one of them. Then we are going to also go ahead and modify our auth pages, like the login and the sign up. They have been also broken due to adding the dark mode. We need to make it also to match our design, and we're also going to use shard for that. Then we shall add the middleware, and then after that, if time still allows, we shall just go ahead and fix the dark mode support for different sections. Okay, so let's start with the navbar. So if you just go in the navbar, I explained this in this video. The shard UI complete guide from beginner to pro. I explained, you can see basically we have that navigation added here, and I explained the step by step how we did that. So I'm just going to guide and also still guide you on how to add that, because this is under advanced concepts of shard. This navbar of shard is neither in the components, nor in examples, nor in blocks. Okay, it is in neither of these parts of their site. And this one is just going to get it in the actual code, just going in the code. Since it's open source, we just learn from it and we can just modify from there. So the first step is I'm just going to duplicate this. Now go on this and click on GitHub. Let's go to their GitHub. And then in the GitHub, I'm just going to scroll down, go to apps. And then inside the apps, I'm just going to go to app. And then in the app, you can just go straight, because if you see this group, it is using this layout. So if you go here in the layout, you should see something down here, something like, wait a second. So this is for the whole entire site, I guess. Voila. This is for the entire site, and this is also to give us the way you're supposed to have your metadata. Okay, like this, since I'm here, I'm also going to get this metadata. You can see they have it really done so well. Okay, they have here site, everything is in the site config. They have the authors done very well, open graph. This is really right. This is really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and get this. Okay, I will just go ahead and get this. Just since the small thing, we're just going to add it. This is getting a bang, yeah, getting distracted really easily, but I just like this metadata. So I'm just going to do is just go ahead and copy this export metadata. I will replace it with mine. So just go to where it ends. Where does it end? Here. Okay, just copy this. I think it ends there. I hope so. Yeah. So this is where it ends. Just Control C and let's go to our project. I'm just going to go to layout, and you just simply have to go to the main layout. And we have also metadata here. We'll replace it with this one. So just replace it with this. Okay. Now the only thing you just need is the site config. So if you just go here, up here you see that they have site config under the config. So I'm just going to first create that folder config. Just a second. Okay, just a new folder config, just like that. And then in the config, I'm just going to add, if you just go to this config here, it has two things, docs and site. So I'm just going to go and create those two things. We also need them. So just say docs.ts, and then I'm just also going to create site.ts. Okay, so just go, for instance, in the site, copy everything, Control C, and just paste here. We have no red lines. Okay, and then let's go to the docs. Just go back to the config, then docs. Can just simply copy, and let's go to the docs, add this. Okay, great. It seems like it has types. Okay, just go ahead and get these types. So just go in types and create nav very fast. Types, create a new folder called nav.ts. You can just go ahead and add whatever is in this nav. So if you just go back in the config, this, so you can just say they have types down here, and then nav. So you can also just go ahead and copy this, add it in the nav. Okay, so that's it, done. And in the config, we should have, you can actually just remove this, remove this whole thing, and just simply go import this at, just like this, done. So for the nav, is there anything it needs? In the nav, they need components icons. Okay, where are they using this? Okay, here in the nav item. So I'm just going to go here, create icons in the components. So just go here and I'm just going to say components icons.tsx. And let's go and get these icons from the components. So go here, components, and we are looking for the icons. .tsx, copy this, and let's get the icons and paste this. Okay, we are good. Do we have any red lines? So we have in the layout, just simply import this site config, and this should take away all the red lines, I guess. Yeah. So in the layout, we don't have the any. Now we can just go ahead and modify later on. Modify this. Okay. Can just go ahead later on modify this. Let's go back to the navbar. So just go back to this. In fact, the entire app just like this. So in the app, there is this app. Then inside here, they have the layout. So here we have the site header. This is exactly the one we want. Okay. So start by adding site header in our layout. So just in the front layout. So instead of this navbar, I'm just going to add site header. And this site header is supposed to come from component site header. So I'm just going to create site header dot. Okay, so just go ahead in these components. Let me just go ahead and create site header.tsx. And inside the site header, let's go there. You can just click on this. And we have outside this, we need to have the components in the app, I guess. And they just go and see components. And then we have site header. Is in the sidebar site header. So you just go ahead and copy all this. So in the site header, paste everything. Okay, so we need to install some of other components. For instance, the command menu. I can just go quickly add that. So I'm just going to say just on this. Where am I exactly? Just go to this and this. Okay, we have here. I can just say shard add command. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the command menu. Command menu. So this is the one which is going to give us the search functionality. Then other red flags we have. So after adding the command menu, that will not be a problem. For this, the button, just get this from add components. So this one, we already have the button. Then the mode toggle, we have the mode toggle that is in components. What did we add? Ours toggle button? Not that. We called it mode toggle. Okay. So just go back to the site header and just see from mode toggle, I guess. And for it, it was not I think we made it default. Do we make it like if you just go in the mode toggle, we have export default, so you have to change this to default. Then we have now three things: components. Okay, so I have to create this components command menu. Okay, so just go ahead in the components. So inside the components, okay, so I'm just going to say command menu. Okay, dot command menu. Just make sure you have the right spelling. TSX, and just in that command menu, let's just go and see what is in the command menu. Command menu is here. Okay, add it there. Do we have any red in the command menu? So we already have this in components. Okay, at components UI command, we added a wrong thing, right? We added the wrong thing. So this is command actually. That's why they told us that selected components not found. So then inside here we have things from Radix. So we could just go ahead and also add some things here. Radix icons. Okay, so just going to go here. You can add Radix. Radix icons npm. So you just get this. Just going to add Radix here. Then we have also this React alert dialog. So you can also just go ahead and paste this npm. Okay, I'm just going to go here, and you can just also read about like whatever this does. Just add this. Now we have other things, for instance, config docs. I don't know why this is not seeing it. Then for the button, we already have the button in the components. At components UI button. Now we have this at config. I think we already have the config. Why is not the config showing? We have config docs and docs config export const. So I'm saying we already have that. I don't know why this is not. Did I have a spelling? Docs. This is supposed to be docs. Rename this from doc to docs. Okay. I think now it should be rectified. Let's scroll down to any other place. We don't have any red right now, I guess. The command menu, we are good. So just go back to the site header. The command menu is sorted. We have two things, the main nav and the mobile nav. Those are the only two things we are remaining. So let's create those two. So go back here, components. We have the main nav and the mobile nav. So just go to the main nav. So we have the main nav, copy everything in the main nav. So I'm just going to go here, components, main nav .tsx. Paste this. Okay, so just go ahead and get this from components. Okay. Great. So main nav, we have no problem. Let's go ahead in the mobile nav. So mobile nav. So mobile nav, just go ahead and create new mobile nav.tsx and add this. And let's see if you have inlaid lines. Just get this registry New York. Let's just Control D, and we add components. So we don't others we don't have. For instance, I think scroll area. Let's just see the ones we don't have. At components UI button is there. This one is there. So we have on a scroll area. So just go ahead and add scroll area. Scroll area, just like this. Okay. And that should be the last one, I guess. And I can just be going to this in the layout, and let's get the site header. From the site header, after adding that, we should have just wait. Okay, so we have this right now. Look at that, and it has dark mode and light mode. Okay, so that is great. We have this responsive. Okay, this is great. We have this looking nice. Of course, this time we're going to customize the navbar, but for now, this looks amazing. Okay, this looks amazing, and let's make sure we don't have. We just need to, of course, put our styles much more better. Okay, so after that, the next is the auth pages. We have to modify. First of all, of course, even here we have to add that. And then also we have to modify our body. Where is that coming from? So the footer, can we first remove this from the children? That margin top thing. Let me just put the children here just like that. And let's see now. Okay. We are remaining with only one thing. So BG white, remove this. Okay. Remove that. Oh yeah. So now we have this looking great. Light and dark. Okay. The next thing before we go very far is going to be this. Okay. This part here. So we have this search, which is looking amazing. Where we'll put a lot of things. Then we have also the search here. I feel this search is going to be the same as this one. So we shall also modify this. However, this one I just want to add the search icon here instead of CK. And then also I will just change this text here. Yeah. Just going to also increase the padding a little bit. So we could just go to the site header, and you clearly see that that is located in on this in the command menu. So inside the command menu, we just have this, go to return. We have a button saying search, and then we have this keyboard. So let me search with the button. Just going to increase the height since they're using height here, something like 12. Let's see 12. Okay, 12 I think is much, maybe 10. Yeah, 10 is much better. Now we have also to move this one instead of four. You can see this is the one controlling. So we can just give it top 0.5 maybe to move it a little bit down. Yeah, a better place. Now we have to replace this. Okay, I just want to add a search. So you're just going to see search from Lucid. And let me give it a class name. I'm going to give it a class name of maybe width is 4, height 4, and the flex sync of 0. Just first see how this one looks like. Okay, just go ahead and where is that background? Just go back here. We're just going to go ahead and remove this BG muted border. Do we need border? No border. And let's see now. Yeah, so this looks much great. Okay, that is much better. So I'm just going to get this. I'm just going to add it here. Just in case someone doesn't see it here, we're just going to add it here. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to do that. I'm also thinking. No, just go with that. Instead of this search, I'm just going to add this command. So you could just go and see that in this cited, they just simply put this. Okay. And just go to the, where did we put this? And if this is in the front end, hero, and then there is where we have the search here. So we have the search bar here. We'll just go ahead and add this here. Just like that, the command menu. So command menu is not defined. You could just import this. Okay. Yeah. So this is already looking great. Okay. We could just give it a full width, I guess. I know it has a full width here. MD auto does this. Give it issues. Flex none. But anyways, that width is okay. So another thing I'm just going to change is this text. I'm just going to make it more bold. So if you just go to shard and you go to typography, I just want to make it as bold as this one. So you could just go to H1, just like this, go to code, and then they have this H1. So what you can just do is getting this class name, just like this. Let's go ahead and look for that text. So this text is here. Okay, it has a lot of stuff, but leading, blah blah. Let me first replace it with this one and I see. Uh, hmm, 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 hmm. Um, no, it's not looking any much better than the one before, I guess. Yeah, so the one before has much better. It is much better. Okay, they just go with this that is there right now. So the only thing just going to work on, let's go ahead. Wow. Whoa. So this is already having dark mode support this. Okay. Like this is already only the text we added here is the one which is not having dark mode. So let's go ahead and add the modify the auth pages and the login. First, we could just go ahead and add the login here, okay? And what we could sacrifice is these links. We don't need like the social media links here. Really, this is an app. So we just put the login where we have this GitHub. And that is very easy. Just go to where we have the site header. So we have site header. And on the site header, there is where they have this nav. And this nav, they have the GitHub plus the Twitter. So just going to go ahead and eliminate these ones. And instead, let's see if there is some class name to remember this. So what I just want is to get a button with an icon. Okay, gold shard, and just going to scroll very fast to the button with icon, just this one. Copy the code, just like this, Control C, and let's bring it here where we have these ones in this, like this, and let's get the button from UI and then the mail. Now we don't need the mail in this case, but let's first add the mail for purposes of styling this. Then later on, I'm just going to say this as child, and I'm just going to add this icon inside a link. So I'm just going to add a link, a next.js link. Okay, and this one is going to be saying href slash login, and then can we remove these ones, the GitHub? Just add remove these, and then I'm just going to say login, as simple as that. And the icon I'm just going to add for now, but let's look at this how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. We could just go ahead and add the margin. So class name, could just simply use a gap. Could be just gap of 4, something like that. Yeah. Okay. So login, I'm just going to add any other icon for the login. So just go and add Lucid. Just add back this here. So you say login. I don't know. There is this one's login. Okay, let's just try that. Or any arrow. I don't know. For the arrows, we just get a much better arrow. I don't know. Anyways, let's just go for now, put the login. Okay. The login. Oh, there is these other ones. There are many. There is key. Does key look like professional? I think this one looks. I just first try the key. Is it called key something? Key round? I don't think key round looks more professional than this. Key round. I don't think looks professional in any way. No. Let's just stick to the login icon. Okay, maybe much better. Yep. So this in the yeah. So we have the search plus the login. This is much better. Okay. So that's a good modification, and we have already added the link going to the login. So just click on the login. Now we have to modify the login. It looks somehow really terrible. Okay. So just going to do is go to back blocks and let's go to the last block. So the last block is this authentication 04. Now we have to be careful in adding that. Okay. First is changing the input. So what I'm just going to do is copy this, copy everything, and let's go and where we have that. I don't know if we have auth. Did we create anything to do with maybe auth or something? I don't know what we did. Okay, the easiest way is to go to, yeah, we have component auth. So I'm just going to just come here and I add a new one. Since this is just like, I'm just going to add this as login.tsx. Okay, RFC, not even RFC, just paste. And let's go and see. Okay, so they have this the email. Okay, they have this input email, blah blah, just like that. Okay, I'm just going to turn this into export default login. Okay, now there are some things we have to change. First of all, if you look at this, the maybe the good thing that they didn't dictate much things. They just added the submit button and blah blah. Some few things they added. Okay, so we have to simply make this work. Okay, first of all, they don't have the form. So what means we can just plug in our own form, which is nice actually, if you think about it. Okay, so we just need to modify our inputs. Okay, so the whole form starts actually here on this grid. This is where the form is. Basically, this is the inputs. just like this. Okay, so basically what it means, I can turn this into a form. Okay, just like that. Then after that, we have to modify our submit button to have the other processing, blah blah. Okay, this one says login, it's essentially have to submit. So we had our form inputs, and in those ones we had this. Okay, so I can just copy this for a second, go to the submit button. So which submit button do we have? So we have this. Okay, so what we can just do is so you can see we have two types of button. So I'm just going to do simply is add this button here. Okay, so I'm just going to give it the type, Control C, give it the type. Okay, what else do I need to give it? The oh, so this one is the loader, the one for the loading. I think they already have a loading button. If you go to shard, there is a loading button. Okay, that is in this format. But I just use this because this is really nice, very easy. Just add this. So for the loading, sorry, just for the loading state, which is this one, let's just replace it with this. So let me first go back a step. So we have our two buttons just like that. One which is loading. I'm just going to give this one simply a title, and that's it, I guess. These other ones we're just going to remove them. So go put this off. We won't use this. And then for the first one, just cut this. And of course, go ahead and bring in the button from that. Then loader 2, there is this loader 2. Can we get this from Lucid? And then for this one, it has also a button type. I'm just going to add this here. Have a button type. Just it has the type. Control C, just here. And then the title. So just cut this and add title here. And let's remove this. Okay, so we have modified our submit button. So we can just bring the submit button, copy submit button to the login here. So now we have ability to replace it just like that. Submit button, import this. Okay, it has some props which we can copy from the login form quickly. Just give it this very one, 3 props. Okay, so we have to create the state is loading, get from the login form the state, this is loading. Go ahead and add it here on top. And this means that we have to make this use client. Okay, get the use state. Then next, we can just go ahead and add this on the form. So just go to the login form. Let's start with, so we have two functions. We'll just go on the login. Okay, we have this on submit, which is a big thing. Just copy that, go to the login, just add this here. So this needs us to create the on submit function. So let's go back to the login. Let's get all this. So just copy all this. Okay, so below here, just add this. Get some imports. So let's just go ahead and get all these imports. On the login, get all these imports. Just replace the imports, and now let's just go and see. One thing we haven't put is this alert. So on top here, let's just go and put this alert. Okay, so where is the form? Okay, so the form is in here, just here. Okay. Which errors do we have? Button. Just add this button from UI. Which other errors? Image. So get this image. Okay. We still have some few errors here. Where are those ones? Okay, the labels, inputs. So now we just want to modify. We just want to modify our text input. So we have the text input. So what I just want is replacing the text input. Okay, somehow to replace the text input, because one just use the, so just go to the login, text input. So let me just first copy this text input from here, Control C, go to this text input. Let's go slowly now. So on top here, I'm just going to add this. Let's first change some few things. It has styles on the div. Which I'm just going to add this class name on this div. Let's start with the easiest one, which is the label. So just cut this label and let's replace it with this label here. So here we have the label. The label has the HTML4, which is this HTML4. Cut or copy this to this. Then it has the label itself. So just add this label here. And then let's import this label now from UI label. And then let's remove this. Then we have the input. So the input is not having any container. So just cut this, copy this, and I'm just going to put it directly after this. Okay. Make sure you import this input from this. Let's just pass in all these blobs. So it has email, so just copy ID name type autocomplete. I don't know if that is necessary. And just remove this. Maybe placeholder. And then the placeholder, we can also just going to be passing the placeholders by ourselves. And there's no need of any class for that. Then below that, we have the error. I don't know how this is going to look like, but they just go ahead and pass in the error like that. So just down after this, pass in the error. Okay. And I think right now, everything, we can just remove this. Let's see anything. Autocomplete. We have it there. So just go and remove this. Let me hope I'm not having any errors right now in this component. So there's one thing we just need to add, maybe a placeholder, and let's remove this also. Maybe it is a placeholder. I just go here and I say placeholder. And let's go ahead and add it here. Placeholder. It is a string. And we can just make it required. I'm not sure if it is required really. We could just put by default. Let's just pass it in anyways. Placeholder, let's just make it required. Okay. Just here put placeholder. Okay. So far that is our styles. Let's go back this side. We can just go ahead and copy exactly this text input, just like this email for the email. So here on the email, let's paste text input. I guess like text input is already imported. Placeholder, so just need placeholder. So placeholder, can you say e.g. John Doe at gmail.com. Okay, great. Then they have here another one. What is this? Okay, password. And for the password, they just leave it there. The way we are done last time. Just UI label. And then the input is just UI input. And then inside this, they have the forgot password. Okay. And we could also just like put it there. Because this is only on just password. If you think about it, we just see they have this label and this link only shows up if the type is password. I'm just going to modify that. So I'm just going to add this. So they have basically this. Okay. So I'm just going to copy Ctrl C, go to the form text input, and I'm just going to add this here. What? Like, I don't have anything. Let me just go back to login. It is this Control C, text input. So here, let me just paste this. Get this link from next link. Okay. So what I just need to do right now, of course, is to add these labels exactly the way they are. So this label, just copy the way it is, put it inside here. Okay. So the only thing we just need to do is an if statement here. Okay. So you can just say if the type, because this is only for only one type. If the type, did we call it the type? Type, yeah. So if the type is equal to password, okay, if the type is equal to the password, we just need to render something, okay? So if this is true, we just need to render something, else we render something. So just going to render this. What's this? Just copy, cut this, and this is going to be rendered if it is not password. And if it is password, we're just going to render something else, which is this. Okay. What is this now? I think TypeScript is still loading. Yeah. So now we shouldn't have any issues right now. Okay, for this, for got password link, it only and only if the type is password. And then we can add this link for got password. We can always modify this. Otherwise, it will always be like this. Okay, so just go ahead and do that. And in the login, not login form, why is the login form having issues? Because of the placeholder. And I don't know why we even change it. We could just have stayed this side, but let's just go and change this login. And now this time we're just going to simply add the same thing, text, just like this. Wait a second. I thought this grid gap, we specified it the other side. This, just cut this entire thing here. And then the same thing, I'm just going to replace this. Just simply change here and we put password. The name password. A type is password. Errors placeholder is, so in the placeholder you can just add these stars, just like that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and try to connect this. Okay, so sign up is on the, is it register or it is, yeah, just slash register. Okay, and for the image, we have the image in the login form. We have the image. We use it. I don't know, how did we put it? Where is the image? Login form. There must be somewhere an image. Um, Oh, don't tell me that the image is this side. Is it in the login page itself? Let's just see. I don't think so. Oh, it is this linear image. Okay, so I don't know which image we had used, but we're just going to choose one of these images. Okay, from the public, we shall just use this doctor. I think this looks really nice than this one. This one, but just stick to this doctor. Like this looks sharp. Okay, I'm just going to go to the login. Let's modify image hidden. Just simply put here, scroll down to the doctor. So this is doctor dot jpeg, just like that. Okay, and I think at this point everything should be working, I guess. We have all these things remaining exactly the way they should be. We could just like remove some things here. Okay, let's just go and see if we have any errors. So go to the login page and remove everything. Just remove everything just like this. Remove even this. And let's just go ahead and say login. Just login. Did we just export default login? Yeah. Why not? Maybe this has many places it can come from. Login form with DG. Okay, so that in the future we can create another one for when you are using this in another project, it can be easily understood. Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see this. Okay. This is how it looks right now. We are missing something here. Okay, like the way they have made it in the dark mode and then in the light mode. Wow, this is nice. Though we don't have the name. Let's just see. So we only have the one. Oh, okay. So just duplicate this. Label is email address. Register name is email. Type is email. Placeholder is e.g. John Doe at gmail.com. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is our image. I think the image is extremely huge. I don't know if we can give the height to the image because it is making the whole thing really something. Width for LG min height, LG grid Excel min height 800. Okay. So we have two things, the image. Okay, so we could just say to this image height full. Okay. here the height, the width and height of the image. Let's just take in our own width and height, and we see, otherwise this is really too big. Just reveal, let me see the dimensions. It is 1170 by 848. 1170. So here is 1170 by 848. Does this change anything? No. Okay. Just going to specifically, I think, give height for this, and can I just say min height 600? Okay. Min height, like there is no any situation this is going to exceed 100%, right? Can I just say simply height? Just see, maybe min height, you could just see, give it any height. See h screen. Does this set it? I guess this helps. Let's see. Yeah, when someone just comes to the login, let's just refresh. Yeah, they just land in here. They can just go ahead and they log in. Now, what I don't know if anything to do with the login actually works. Okay. And the good thing, the forgot password link is there. Okay. Just if you're putting the forgot password, we have login with Gmail, which is really great. Okay. Which is really great. And so let's see if I just try to log in. We have that. We just need our let's go to these text input. I think they have required. I just don't want to. So on these text inputs, so input is here. Let's remove this required. Okay. Let's refresh, because I just want to know if the, so just click on login. Okay. For the starters, the stuff is not working at all. Okay, so it is working right now. Email address is required, password is required. Okay, so I don't know, created an account with my email. Let's see, test. I'm not sure if that was the one. So logging in, please wait. Okay, great. So that one works really nicely. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What is this? Oh, we have to, let me just close maybe one. Okay, so the login works. They just go and see the register. And maybe one thing I could do is, does this has like the Google? No. We just leave it like that. That looks much better like this. Okay. So let's go to the sign up. I know sign up right now is also a mess. Okay. Let's go to the sign up. Okay. Of course, in the light mode, it looks great, but we just want to be consistent with the other design. Okay. Okay, so of course the inputs is using the ones for shard. Let's just go ahead and also maintain the design in the sign up. So the easiest way is copying the form from the login. Okay. The easiest way is to copy this and then put them in the register. So I'm just going to leave these. So and I'm just going to put another one called register, just like that. Register dot tsx. Okay, first copy whatever is inside the register form, put them inside the register. Okay, and let's just change only one thing here. I'm just going to say register with bg. Okay, just leave everything exactly the way it is. We just wanted to change the form. Okay, the only thing is to know that, for instance, the name, we had used this. Okay, in fact, the only thing just need to do is just go here in the login, just change this, copy this exactly, and uh okay. There might be another thing we have to do, but for now, I'm just going to go, whatever it is this, replace it with this. Okay, so this, I think they didn't have any notifications we need. Just remove this. Okay, now one thing we have to get is the name. So let's just go and recall from this. Was it called what? Full name, just copy this, Ctrl C, bring it in the register. So before here, just add this and let's add a placeholder. Enter your full name. Enter, okay. We could just also e.g. John Doe maybe. Okay. Now we could just go ahead and look at how this looks like. Though it has some errors, where are these errors coming from? The button. You could also say sign up. I think sign up with Google. Sign up with Google. Just bring this from the UI. And here now it's going to be like have an account. Already have an account. So you say already have an account. You could just go ahead and just say login, and let's say login. Okay. And the image, of course, go ahead and import the image from next image. Okay. That should be it. And then here I'm just going to put a register, and we can just say copy some text from shared, for the register pages. Sign up, enter your information to create an account. So just have this. Okay, just paste this and you just see a sign up. Sign up. Okay. Let's go and use these components. And these ones, I think they're just missing the placeholders. You could just go ahead add the placeholder just empty like this, and that one would solve the problem. What else? Is there any other problem in this? Text input. Yeah. Okay, just placeholder. Also this one. The same thing to the login form. I think everything here is okay. So just go to the register, and you're just going to use this to. What is the problem in the login form? Can it be just the placeholder? We should in the future just like make it not required, really. Just go to the text input. There is no need for this being required. So we could just say if placeholder is there, if this is true, then we put placeholder. It is just add this. If placeholder, is there any problem? Then you just make it not required here. Okay, just make it not required. That should solve all the problems we have. So just go to the sign up, the register page. We just need to remove everything, and we just simply say register with BG, just like that, and also remove this. Okay, let's just go and see if everything is okay. Yep, so we have the sign up looking great. We have the full name, email, and this, if you not log in, it should be sign up here on this. So just like sign up, sign up. Then the logging in. So this is creating 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 account. Please wait. Creating account. Please wait. Okay. So just straight sign up. Okay, so the validation is working. The problem is we have this forgot password. So we also need to send, I guess, the page. Okay, so I'm just going to send also the page. Uh, so how do we send the page? How do we send the page? Okay, we're just going to say on this password, what is the text password here? So just going to add only one thing, which is like page. I'm just going to say page is equal, for instance, this is saying, so I'm not going to put it here actually. I just wanted to put the page where it is required. Okay. So for instance, on this, I'm just going to go and pass like page is equal to login. Okay. So just go to this text input. We say that it can also receive a non-required page. Okay. A non-required page. And this page, let me just get it here. So page Now we just check, since we checked here password, if type is password is this, and we just put and page is equal to login. Okay, so let me just see this. Why is it saying, what's the problem here? Mm, type this password page. Page does not exist on the type. Wow. On the type in which where they paste this? Can you just go to the login? Just go to the login. Sorry, just go to the login here. So here I'm just going to put this. Okay. For this one, I don't know where the problem right now is. Okay, so you don't have any problem. This should solve our problem. Yeah. So you can see on this, it has the password, but it is on sign up. So if we just go to the login, okay, they forgot password is there. Okay, so that solves our problem. Okay, so sign up. Okay. Then let's just go ahead and see if the sign up works the way it should be. Just going to add another account. I don't know how many users do we have so far to avoid creating the same user. So just simply npx prisma db prisma studio actually. npx prisma studio. I just want to look at the users simply. So users, I want to see the emails. Okay, so we have this. Okay, we have that. Hey, it seems like on the register we forgot one thing. It has more fields than that. Register form has even a phone number, right? Text a email plus the phone number, so it has a phone number. Control C, just go to the register. After email, we have the phone number. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have the phone number and type tails. Okay, so we have a full sign up here. Okay, and you can see in the dark mode, this is looking really nice. Okay, okay. So now we just need to check to confirm if this actually works. I'm just going to work the name here. I'm just going to work this just like this at gmail.com. Okay, and then phone number, just add any phone number. Password test. Sign up. So creating account, please wait. Account user created successfully. Let's see, does it have to redirect us somewhere? Let's just wait and see. What does this do? Let's just go and see in the code after the register. The logic is here. Okay. If you use a role, so you have here user create. If the user and use it as 200, So there is nothing it does, just like this. We are not sending even the code or something. Row data.row is that. Where is this create user? Okay, so I think create user, we just have two existing user hash generate token new user. We save the token and we send the mail. They should have sent the mail. Did it send the mail? Let me confirm. We're supposed to have the send it to like redirect us to the something like if user and everything supposed to redirect us to the verify, right? Just check the email. So the email, let me just confirm. Yeah, I have the email with the code. So I think the only thing we didn't do is redirect. Okay, we are supposed to redirect to this verify account with this ID. So let me just we're supposed to do that. But I think in this video we have done a lot. I don't know if we should just work on that. Redirecting. Okay, let me just create another user and then we shall just redirect. So here it has to, if everything is okay, reset toast, and then here we are supposed to get this user, and on that user I can just say, for instance, router. So we just have to first get the router. So on top here, let's just go and say const router is equal to use router. From next navigation, and then down here, just going to say router dot push. Okay, so we have to push to slash verify account slash dollar user dot data dot, and then here we can just use ID just like this. It has to push us to that page. So just create another account, refresh, and here it doesn't matter. Just going to use, we shall just change the ID. Just go and simply create with a fake filler. Sign up. Just want it to see it redirecting. So user created. Let's see if it's going to redirect. Please come on. Okay, so it takes us to this page. Why is it broken like this? I don't know why this is looking like this. Uh, we have something not right. Can we just have just go to, okay, this, why is it not working, not looking great? Let's just go to the verify page. Verify. There is this verify token. We did everything, I guess. It should be looking okay. I don't know why. I think after adding the dark mode, does this one have no dark mode? Wow, actually the light mode looks great. Oh, I think just because we added this. So when you just add the dark mode, let's just first go back to components. And this was on input OTP. It is here in the form somewhere. Let's just see. In the dark mode has a good support. I don't know why I was. Oh, I think. So yes, first put back in the dark mode. So the border, I think the border, they look the same. So let's just go to this. Where is the form? They just go back to the card. Verify. Where is it? So verify. I think this here. Okay. So the easiest way we can do this is getting the card from these ones. Okay. If we just get any, the card would be much better. So let's just go ahead and get the card. Can you say go to this and let's see, we have the card. The good thing it has even this. So let's just go and replace with the card. Just going to go here. Copy everything. Actually, do I need to copy everything really? Just copy the return only. Just only the return will be enough. So we just go back to in here. We can just like move this out. Just first move this out. Okay. We shall need it. And then I am just going to go. And then this text, I will need this text. Verify account. That's it. Just go ahead and replace this. Okay. So I have everything. The only thing I just want is the card header. So card components UI card. I need the header. The title, I need it. And description. Then I need also the card content. So the card content. Then everything else I don't need. So just go ahead and remove this. And we just move our token, just move this inside here. What else do we need? Here we can just say verify token. And here we can just say please. Let's say please check your email, your email, and check your email and enter the code we sent there. And if wanted, we could also get the email, because at this point we could just say check your email and you just put dash, and you could just say user dot email, just like that. Let's see how it looks like now. That's like much, if it's like much better or something. Wow, so this looks fine, but this is how it's supposed to look like. I just add some padding. So to this whole entire page, maybe we could just give it dot mean height of screen. Okay, just like this. And we could also just give, let's just say, okay, and for this matter, we could just even just say flex items center justify center, just like to add this, to add this in the middle. Okay, so this is like much better. Okay, this is like really much better. Now we already have another token, so I'm just going to go to here, refresh. We already have this refresh, I guess. Must be having some more two emails. Yeah. So I just want to, what do I need? ID. So just need to copy this ID. Let's go back here to verify. So just copy and add this ID instead. Okay, so you can see it has changed here. Please check on this. And I'm just going to increase this to max width is to maybe, I don't know, MD, is it there? Yeah, just a little bit bigger. Yeah, just like this. And we can just enter the token and we just check if everything is okay. And we don't need this since we have this here in the verify token. I don't know which one is much better. So since here we have to do an extra thing, let's add this here. Okay, just go to this. Please enter the 6-figure passcode sent to your email dash user dot email. And let's go to this verify token. So this time we can just remove this description. Okay, so we just have it like this. This is much better. So just try to see if we can verify. It is 511 527. Okay, submit. Account verified. It takes us this side. Okay, and let's see one thing. We could just actually replace with they submit. So we have this submit button. Now it needs some things. We can just copy from the login or any other form. Okay, just going to go to register. Let's just go and copy the submit button. Just submit button. We are adding this to the verify token. Just verify. Just add it here. The title is going to be submit. submit to verify, and then here verifying, please wait. So you see here verifying, please wait. I think the is loading is missing. So it is going to be just loading. So just see this is going to be loading. So we should now have no errors. Okay. So let's see if we're handling this properly. Okay, so we have const set loading to true, set loading to false, toast, and everything is okay. Okay, so that is great. We are now back to the login, which is really nice. So you can see the app right now looking like it is a million app, right? Right now just looking really great. I love it. And the dark mode looks amazing. Everything looks great. Okay. So the next thing and the last one is going to be the middleware. Okay. So right now, if you just want, you can just go and say dashboard. You can just go and do this. You say dashboard. Okay. And you will go to the dashboard. I don't know if this checks if you are authenticated or not. Okay. And we could just also add this here so that we know that the person is authenticated or not. Okay. So just go and also do that. We can just like add this avatar here. I don't know why we don't have a nice avatar. So we have the avatar here, usage. If you just go and check here, this is just like a simple avatar. I don't know if we just have like a drop down in this. You're just going to see the usage here. Okay. Let's just go and see how to modify this to look great here. This, what we can add here. So let me just go to the dashboard. That is the dashboard header, components, dashboard, and then we have the navbar. Okay. So after this, we have the drop down, and we have here toggle user. This is the button that is showing the user. So here we're just going to actually show the avatar instead. So let me just go and add the avatar. Then we just look for the avatar. Go to the code. And then we have avatar just like this. Just Control C. Just so while we have a user here, I'm just going to add avatar. I don't know. Let's just see this. There is even a fallback. Okay. Let's first get this avatar. Okay, so if I remove the user, and I don't know if we need a button at that point because the avatar is already rounded. Let me just temporarily remove the button. And let's see. I don't know why this is the async await is not yet supported. There is someone we put async. Mm, where did we put async? The problem, it doesn't give us the page. Ah, man. Let's just first see what we have. In most of these pages we have for the login, I guess. Let me just go to login because we just brought in the login page. This has export default. It has no async. This async has no problem. And this is use client, right? Just go to the register, and this register has default. It has no wait. Hmm, I don't know where that problem originates. Any page which has async, I don't know, is that can it be searchable async? Just node modules, server actions, we have in the page default async. This one is server component, right? So this is verify account. Where is this? Card header, blah blah. Mm, okay. Then we have login. This is okay. Login form, register. Then we have also in register form the navbar. And the nav for the logout. But see, this is no problem actually. The Okay, we have this async sign on the sidebar. Yeah, this is a problem. If this is use client, this isn't accepted. Okay, so just remove this. So I think we have the why the problem is. Okay, other places are okay. Okay, I think that's what the problem was. So let's go back here. Avatar image must be used within the avatar. Okay, just go to the dashboard. So they're telling us that the avatar image should be used within the avatar, but it is in the avatar. Probably the avatar is coming in a wrong place. Do we have any other avatar? We are just having this avatar. Okay, from the bytes. And we might just use the one from bytes if all goes like, let's just first look at this. I think the one from byte looks great somehow. Okay, so this is having this. Okay, the avatar man is here. I just want to add some things here. We have manage account. I think they just need to put the name of the user. So we should send through this navbar. We should accept a user. Okay, so can we first get if the user is logged in? So just go to the layout. So front layout, and here we can just go and get the user for sure. This is now we're in the back. So back layout. So can I just go ahead and get a user here? And you just say const user is equal to await get serve session, and then we could pass in the auth options, and then we have to make this async. So after getting this user, I can decide to divide this user and send it to the navbar. So user is equal to user. Okay. And let's accept this user from here. So this user is of type, I think of type user from, I don't know, from Prisma client or next auth. I don't know. Yes, first is from next auth. And then let's go here. We could just have the image. If it is not there, then we show the fallback. Okay. For instance, let's just go here and we see if user dot, and they're not giving us any. Okay, so let's just try to see that. And then here we just need to get a user dot. Oh, so from this one is giving us only this? No. We have, maybe we just get this one from, let me first remove this from next auth. Just get this from user from Prisma client. And does that cause problems? Of course. This was coming from, this user is coming from the session. Oh, okay. Do we get session? This is session actually. Okay. This is session, and we say if no session. Okay, if no session, we could just say redirect. Okay, redirect from next navigation to login. Otherwise, const user is equal to session dot user. Okay, so can we just look at this now? It has from session. I don't know now. How do we annotate that? Do we pass in the session? Do we pass in the user? I don't know. We just scan this side and we could pass in user from here. They give us only user from few places. There is no user like from session. Let me just continue seeing. There is no user from like session. Alternatively, let's receive maybe session. If this was session, what would we get? Can we say session? And then this, I just say session. Session from, also we have session, and then from this next auth maybe, and then it's const user is equal to session dot user. Yeah, I think this one can work. Just here we pass in session instead. Session is equal to session. Okay. Do I have problems? Where are the problems? Okay, I just want to go and use this on this. So if user dot, now we have for dot image is true, then we could just have this avatar showing up. Just have this else. We should have this fallback. Okay, just have this, and then here we could just put we could generate we could have one which generates let's first leave this the initials. We shall have a function to do that. Then on this, I'm just going to put user dot name. Okay, then below that the label, I just need an email. So drop down, is that also, I don't know if this is supposed to be on the drop down, there is something else. Is that drop down? Drop down. We have this header item. There is a label, just label. Okay, just also put the label here, and I just want also to put the email. Okay, and then we can have settings and then the logout. Okay, so this logout, I'm just going to say on click, yeah, just say handle logout. We could just have like a function that's going to run, just say handle logout. Okay, just like this, and then here we have handle logout. It has to first say, I think, await await sign out. I think there is a sign out function. sign out. And then after that, we can just like router.push either to this or login. We'll just say login. How does this look like right now? So just refresh, go in here. We have this, the name and then the email. Okay, so I'm also going to give just a second. Just say this class name text center. Okay. Even this, just give class name text center. Okay. And then here font, font light. And font light, does it add the font weight? Yes. And then also text, SM. And then text slate, maybe 500. I just want to see if this changes. Yeah, somehow it really changes. I don't know if putting the name in the center is a good thing or not. Okay. Yeah, but so far so good. Looks great. The image is not there. We have that. And I don't know why cursor pointer is not on the avatar, the whole of the drop down. Does the avatar take in the class name cursor? No, it's just like pointer, I guess. Pointer, pointer. Cursor pointer is this cursor pointer. Okay. I feel like yeah, so right now it feels right. Okay, so we have this. Now what I just want is to log out. Okay. So I think we only added something in the layout. So if we just click on the log out, okay, so it takes us to the login, okay, which is great. So if I just try to access the dashboard, okay, so it redirect me to the login, which is really, I think, great. I don't think we need anything to do with, we don't need the middleware, because really what we wanted to achieve, we have it. And we are using the layout, so all the pages in the dashboard, they will be protected. Okay, I don't think we need that. So right now we have been redirected here, which is really nice. Okay, yeah, so with that, I think we are good to go. Okay, I think with that we are good to go. We have authentication, we have modified our auth pages, and the site is looking amazing at this point. So thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next one.